just, okay, you're presenting yourself to the BiTTT group.
Okay. Hi, my name is Barbara Fina. I'm an interior designer. I live and work in Westchester County in beautiful, historic Sleepy Hollow. Yes, it is as beautiful as it sounds. I had a design firm in New York City for over 20 years, and I currently practice in Westchester. 90% of my practice is interior design for residential, high-end residential, and I'm trying to move into doing retail and small business interior design. Once again, my name is Barbara Fina from Fina Design.
Awesome, spirit of applause. All right. Stay on me. So we're gonna do the mystery, and I'm gonna put the little Mikey thing down.
Be kind. I've
Yeah,
subjected myself to this.
Okay, so mystery.
This is a hard group.
Okay, and we're learning through Barbara as well. So what do you remember about what Barbara said?
Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow. Okay, what else? She's growing her business?
We're trying to diversify.
She moved? Suburbs, okay. What else?
Her name.
And her name is?
Barbara Fina.
Okay.
And she's been in business in New York for 20 years.
All right. Okay, so Barbara, is that what you want them to remember about you?
That's not bad for a start.
Okay. I did hear Colchester, did I get that right? Or Westchester, sorry. I heard a lot of geography. And geography may be what you want because you business, you want to grow it there. So you just need to think about whether location is truly what you intend to.
I think there was too much location.
Okay. So maybe reducing the
I mean,
mentions.
it's good that I'm not in Kentucky because I could stop by and do someone's house nearby, but...
Now, did it influence you? Because I had, in our earlier conversation, I had told you I thought Sleepy Hollow just sounded like a really cool place. Did that play into the fact?
A little bit, and I also noticed that Sleepy Hollow has been coming up more and more as something that people actually get where it is, and so that helps people sort of put that pin on the map.
Okay, all right. Okay, what could all of you, and I want you to be you tonight, what could all of you relate to what Barbara shared with you? Where was the common
Growing
ground?
the business.
Growing the business. Did you have a comment over here?
That's what I was going to say, expand the direction of the company.
Okay.
For experience or length of time.
And you could relate to that because you've been in that business as well for a length
No,
of
I
time?
just remember she said 20 years.
Okay. Okay, interesting. All right. So sometimes interesting, the 20 years or any numerical number tends to be remembered unless you're giving lots of numbers. So if there's 20 years, 15 years, I just finished a 5,000 square foot house, that sometimes those numbers get stuck in our head. So just think about that from an M factor. Okay, so you felt comfortable and this was the real you that we were seeing.
Pretty much.
Okay, all right. And of what you shared with us, what were you most passionate about? Could we tell?
Being an interior designer.
Okay. Okay, so equals passion. Okay. What about Barbara's presentation was believable? All of it? And what told you all of it was believable?
She seemed sincere and excited about telling her story.
Thank you.
Okay, so she seemed sincere and excited. I'm going to just throw in the 20 years. Makes her more believable.
When she said she was trying to start a business, that kind of almost seemed like it was a little bit of a roadblock.
I felt weak at that moment.
Yeah. I didn't like that.
What did you like?
Trying to start a business.
No, I wasn't trying to start a business. I was trying to expand into a new area.
Right. It just
Instead of saying I'm expanding.
Right.
I
Unsure.
yeah. I mean, I felt like what you were talking to a group that of students as opposed to really selling yourself. I didn't feel like you were really selling your business. I felt like you were selling yourself in the sense of, do you like me?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right.
I mean, I don't mean to sound
I did feel
negative.
unsure
Okay.
because this is not I'm not really trying to sell myself to you.
Right.
Although I will say this entire room, having just written the referral partner network tip, man, this is the place to be, is the BiTTT group. You all need to develop relationships with each other because you all can help each other grow your business. That is so clear to me. So when you network, you're not just networking with prospects who are going to buy your services. You may be networking with someone who can refer you, recommend you, partner with you, even just give you feedback. But back to your point, which is excellent, credibility, believability, when you use those couching phrases, the conditional phrases, I think, I'm trying, if you just take those away, you suddenly can be more powerful. So it's not, I'm trying to build it, I am building it. I've made that decision, I'm building my business. I'm still trying to figure out how, you don't need to say that, but I'm building my business in this direction. So just strip away those weak conditional phrases. She was very approachable and nice. So for an interior designer, she wasn't difficult or unapproachable or arrogant or whatever. You know, she was being human, likable, and that made it an attractive connection. So back to, do you like me? Worked in this situation. It may not work in all situations, but it worked. So you have to think about who you're networking with and who you want to attract. How about Barbara's energy? Was it there? Was she engaged? Was she, okay, got a thumbs up? And what told you that, specifically?
Her body language.
Her body language?
Smile.
Okay, good, excellent. Okay, so if we were to, we're gonna do this one more time, because we're practicing. What would you like to work on, Barbara?
What was that? I think the worst part that was the talking about moving into another. I think I would skip that entirely until I get that act together. I don't need to talk about that unless I'm talking to a restaurateur.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
I was saying the rough part was talking. The
About
high-end
about
residential is a solid part of my business. So if I'm trying to expand into retail or commercial interiors, perhaps I shouldn't talk about it unless I'm speaking to a restaurateur or a potential prospect until that part of my business is developed.
But isn't the whole?
What if
isn't
you,
the whole-
yeah, you don't know. What if this person you're speaking to might say, wait a minute, I actually have a friend who's, you might not think they're,
Right. Well, that's a
but
good point.
also it might be helpful.
This is the
maybe.
group that you would want to, because that's what resonated. The first words out of this group's mouth was grow, business, expand. That's what interested all of you. The fact that she does high-end residential, well, yeah, so do a lot of you. Okay, you have that in common, but the interesting, ooh, tell me more, is, I think this
Isn't
is
it
the crux.
also in how you frame it? I mean,
Yeah,
she
maybe
just
you
needs
just
to
say,
reframe it so
growing
that.
my business in other areas, I'm venturing out to, you know.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'm
suggest to
expanding.
all of you that I want to, it's on your worksheet, I want you to bolt on one more thing, Barbara, and that is, and I'm looking to meet blank. I'm looking to make connections in the restaurant industry. Because then the rest of us can put our little thinking caps on and
I
go,
like
well,
that.
gee, I know a restaurateur. So if you told me that you have this business and you've been doing high-end residential for the last 20 years very successfully, and now you're looking to grow your business and specifically expand it into the restaurant market, for whatever reason you can share with me or not, and I'm looking to meet restaurateur, whether it's the proprietor, the designer, the real estate people that, you know, whoever it is you're looking to make, get as specific as you can, because that's when all of us open up our mental Rolodex and we go, I know someone, and you might be able to further your goal.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
That's constructive. Very
Okay,
good.
so let's try one more time. Whatever comes out is
Okay.
great. We love you. You're awesome, and you get a prize.
Hello, good evening everyone. My name is Barbara Fina. I'm an interior designer. I come from Sleepy Hollow, that's just about 30 miles north of here in Westchester County. I specialize in high-end residential interior design, and I'm currently trying to expand my business into restaurant and light commercial applications. So if any of you know any restaurateurs or people in the restaurant industry, I would very much like to meet with them. One of my greatest passions is cooking. My three sisters, actually, we are all very involved in the world of cooking. My sister develops professional recipes. We come from a long line of cookers, and when I design kitchens, I design very highly specialized kitchens that really meet individual cooks' needs. So I would love to work with professional chefs to develop that application, and also to develop restaurants that create interesting environments for their clientele. Once again, my name is Barbara Fina from Fina Design Interiors, and it's been very nice meeting with you.
Oh, that was awesome.
Did you like that better? Did she give us more? I mean, it was longer. Was there more meat that we could, unless we're vegetarian, there were vegetables that we could hang on to there? Very compelling. Now, she got that passion part at the end. We may want to find to work that in the front, because you got more specific at the end, the kitchens and the family of cooking and this whole way you're going to take your business.
Right. You're still trying to. Yeah.
Still trying to, but you know what, we're practicing, and you'll find a way to weed it out, because once you decide, that's where you're going.
There you go.
Let anyone get in your way.
Again.